Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from, and welcome to INCradio Central Europe Satellite Studio. Thank you for tuning in today's program where we take you through the 2024 highlights, a year to remember in Central Europe. I'm Eva, broadcasting from Hamburg, Germany, and I'm so excited to be with you today. It's Let me check. It's 6:57 p.m. Central European Time, a bit earlier as usual, but wherever you are, I hope you're having a fantastic day so far, or you had a fantastic day. And of course, to the members of the Church of Christ, a happy year and Thanksgiving to all. And I am not alone for today because I cannot only be the only person to reminisce about the past year. So that's why we have two lovely guests with us today. So we will go to the local congregation of Bonn. Good evening po.
Hi, Eva. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and happy year and Thanksgiving. And I'm Lot Montalvo from Local Upon, and thank you so much again for having me here.
Thank you so much for taking in out our invite as well. And also in Frankfurt, we have Grace. Good evening.
Hi Eva. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening po sa ating lahat. Happy year and Thanksgiving. We are all blessed, and um, attending our worship services, Thanksgiving worship services. I am Grace Palabrica from local of Frankfurt City.
Thank you so much also for joining us tonight. And yes, so we will remember or look a bit back to the year of 2024, what actually happened in the District of Central Europe. And of course, we want to start right with a icebreaker. So Korea Tech, what will be our icebreaker for tonight? And our icebreaker for tonight will be the memory game. Normally, we play the memory game by packing our bag, but this time, since we are remembering a bit, we're gonna fill up our memory card. So, how will we play this game? So, the first player begins by saying, I'm filling my memory card and save. There, you can mention an activity. For an example, I'm filling my memory card and save the Cafe Humanity activity in Hamburg. And the next player repeats the sentence but adds another item or activity to the list. For example, I'm filling up my memory card and save the Cafe Humanity activity and let's say IC concert. And we just go on with that three times. So since we're three participants in that game, we will try to remember as much as we can and fill up our memory card. Is that all understandable with the game? Okay, the participants are putting up their thumb, so we'll start. And I will just take away the start and I will say, I'm filling up my memory card and save the Care for Humanity in Hamburg. Whoever go first with unmuting, you can go next. So, okay, Lot did.
I'm
Lot.
filling up my memory card with the Care for Humanity in Hamburg and INC Giving Blood Donation in Bonn.
Next will be Grace.
Oh, I am filling my memory card with um, Humanity. INC Humanity Care in Hamburg and INC Blood Donation in Bonn. And CFO Day in Frankfurt City.
All right. Okay. Okay, see if that. Okay. I'm filling up my memory card with the Care for Humanity, the blood donation, and as well the CFO Day in Frankfurt. Then I also fill up my memory card with the chapel dedication in Dordrecht.
I'm filling up my memory card with Care for Humanity in Hamburg, INC Giving Blood Donation, CFO Day in Frankfurt, La Chapel Dedication in Dordrecht, and Unity Games in the District of Central Europe.
Okay. I'm filling my memory card with Care for Humanity in Hamburg, Blood Donation in Bonn, INC Blood Donation in Bonn, Safe Day in Frankfurt City, the inauguration of Chapel of uh INC inauguration and Unity Games in Bonn and INC concert here in Frankfurt.
Okay. Wait, now I'm kind of, I'm kind of, okay, okay, let's go. I'm filling up my memory card with Care for Humanity in Hamburg, Blood Donation in Bonn, CFO Day in Frankfurt, Chapel Dedication in Dordrecht, Unity Games in Central Europe, INC Concert in Frankfurt. Okay, and my last entry for this would be, let's see, CWS Make a Kaleidoscope. Oh, lahat you're still muted. Oh, you're muted pa po.
I'm filling up my memory card with Kaleidoscope and CWS Stage Play Bible Story held by Bonn, hosted by Bonn Local. No, I'm just kidding. Um, Hamburg, Care for Humanity, Bonn, INC Giving Blood Donation, CFO in Frankfurt, INC Concert, local congregation in Dordrecht inauguration, Unity Games in the district, and Kaleidoscope, CWS, and CWS Stage Play Bible Story.
Okay. I think this would be my last entry. I'm filling my memory card. Care for Your Money Team, Hamburg. INC Blood Donation in Bonn. COFD in Frankfurt City. INC Inaugural Chapel in Dordrecht. Unity Games in Bonn. Um, INC Concert in Frankfurt. Mm, CWS Kaleidoscope, CWS Bible story, yeah. And the last entry would be the fifth anniversary of CMDPS.
That's fun. I love the game. Maybe we should play it again. No, but those are really good activities that we chose. So, of course, those were some of the highlights. And to the viewers and listeners, if you also want to fill up your memory card within our live chat, please do so we can hopefully also read them out. But nonetheless, we already want to greet some of our early birds who are joining us in our live broadcast, which are Brother Mario Cavello, Happy Viewing po, Central Europe, hashtag Berlin, hashtag Meissen, Brother Scott Augustine, hello, guten Abend, regards Netherlands. Then also Sister Kengen Lipunao, sorry po, Happy Viewing to all brethren, happy year and Thanksgiving, hashtag Berlin, hashtag Meissen. Also with us, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Jason Dulalas, hashtag thankful no matter what. And also with us is Sister Irene Juliet Cavello, happy viewing po, hashtag Berlin. And also from the Philippines, Camarilu Francisco. Greetings everyone from Olongapo City, Philippines. And also another comment I just saw, which is from Carmor Lin Kune. Happy viewing po and happy year and Thanksgiving, brethren. Hashtag Dortmund Cluster. So as we can see, Berlin is actively already in the early minutes. But yeah, we will be joined by a lot more brethren. So I hope everyone will be able to also take part in our conversation by sharing your memorable activity from this year. All right. And since Grace already mentioned the fifth CMDPS anniversary, what are some district events or activity from 2024 that left a lasting impact on you?
Thank you so much, Eva, for that question. We have a lot of district events happen in this year, but one of the events that has a great impact on me was the INC concert and EBM for the 110th anniversary of INC that was held here in Frankfurt and sponsored by Frankfurt Cluster. Wherein first Brother Joel taught us the words of God, and after that, there's a concert that it was performed by our talented brethren who sing so well, dance so well, and yes, that was it.
Were you also able to perform, Grace?
I would love to, kaso nag-akay kasi ako eh, so ayun.
Well, that was also a beautiful task that you did. But if you could choose, what would you prefer to do? Would you do like more singing, dancing, or perhaps even acting or playing an instrument? What would you choose, Grace?
They said I sing well, so I would love to sing.
Okay, can we have a sample, please, for all of your listeners?
Pass po muna.
Okay. Well, maybe next time. We just invite you next time ulit. So you can prepare something. Well, that's good. But maybe do you remember a performance that really stood out to you? Of course, all the brethren were really talented and really showcased their talent. But maybe there was one performance that you really liked.
Yes, there is. Actually, all of the performers did very well, but the one that has an impact on me was the CWS. They were so cute. The other kids, like they have ballerina costumes, and the other they sing so well. They're like yeah, they have really great voices even though they are just little. Yeah, and they also dance. And and kahit na bata pa sila, they perform their duties na. So yeah, like I thought when I was viewing them, this is the future of the INC. Ayan.
Yeah, that's really true. They're so talented talaga. This children's worship service kids, they're always over the average even, like always going above the border with their performances, with their cuteness, the talents. I'm really looking forward to more of those performances of them. And I also do remember there was a stage play, wasn't it? In Bunlot.
Yes, Eva, that's true. Like what Grace mentioned, the kids are so talented. And speaking of talents, they have showcased their special talents, their skills in acting, dancing, singing, and they performed last April here in Bonn. We've hosted it for the district, the CW, the Children Worship Service stage play Bible Story, and it was a very successful event. And yes, and it have had a huge impact at the same time, not only for the kids but also for the parents as well, because the bonding of mom, dad, kadiwa binhi, all the CFOs with the kids, preparing their attire, their costumes, and the sound effects, the sound system, everything. And yeah, it was a great event, and it was very successful. So it was really memorable as a parent also, because my daughter performed there and they got a prize. They won the prize with my son also, and with the kids also here in Bonn.
Well, indeed, it was really a great sacrifice talaga from everyone, a big team effort, and of course, with the help of God, it was a big and also successful event for everyone. It was so cute to see the little ones actually. Also, not only little ones, also the more wiser in CWS, let's say that. and
Yes, Eva, because everyone were involved. The parents, the kadiwas, the binhis, the brethren who are not yet married, and the single ones, they were all helping, they were all supporting, preparing the stage, the sound system, the lights, the steps, the tables, everything. Yeah, and it was very great experience to all to all.
Indeed, indeed. Especially the costumes, like how much time was also put into that. But at the end, it was really worth it. Everyone really enjoyed it, and I do remember Abigail performing, and they're all so talented, and you can just talk about them all day. Actually, let's talk about
Yes,
them the whole
I
broadcast.
really
Actually,
do. I really do remember my son and my daughter because they were the antagonists, actor and actress of the play, of the stage play. And at the same time, they were telling me, Mom, how come I'm playing with this kind of roles? I'm the I'm not the antagonist of this stage play. Don't worry, that is the essence. So you will attract the watchers, the audience, if you are acting like in that kind of level.
yeah, indeed, but especially not only the costumes, their talents, the even the backdrop, everything was really, really perfect, you can say. And nonetheless, also Abigail, I saw her on stage for another activity. Maybe let you remember what activity I'm talking about. Well, one of the activities that we had where Abigail was on the stage was the INC Cinema Awards in Central Europe.
Yes, Eva, I now remember that was last September, INC Cinema Award. You were the one who invited us through the church administration, and we were both excited as I have received, so read your message, and I've told at once to Abigail, to my daughter, and she was also excited. And then, yeah, I adjusted my schedule, etc., and Abigail's, and then we drove to Frankfurt as of from Bonn, and then that's it. And we had a lot of online meetings, preparation, pronunciation, and everything, and together with Sister Nanette and all other district staff, we were practicing all the for the preparation for this event. Yes, and we were. It was fun. It was really a good experience as well.
Yes, it was, especially since it's, I would say, the first time that was INC Cinema Awards being held in Central Europe. Of course, we also had our entries, which was also filmed within this year, our INC Cinema entry. And the topic was actually about CWS. So it was even nicer to showcase the talents of the different CWS kids and also to see how supporting the parents are in all the endeavors to make things happen and also to help us out with everything around what's going around with it. But maybe, Grace, do you remember another activity that we had within this year?
Yeah, there's also one Unity Games that was held in Bonn last summer because it was the first time the CMDPS organization performed. So nurses and other healthcare practitioners, healthcare workers were gathered to perform as first aid and also registration, I think. Yeah.
Well, maybe since CMDPS, before I ask you another question, is it okay for you to elaborate what CMDPS stands for and what exactly can we understand as, for example, the viewers and listeners, what's under that organization?
Okay. CMDPS stands for Christian Medical, Dental, and Paramedical Society. It is an organization for nurses, doctors, dentists, all of the healthcare workers all over the world, which are members of the Church of Christ. It was planned and approved by our beloved church administration before the pandemic. And that was 2019. And Eva, would you think 2020, pandemic started? And sobrang nakatulong ang CMDPS sa lahat ng mga kapatid, hindi lang sa mga kapatid, pati na rin sa mga society natin, na, sa mga tao sa bundong ito. Kasi some of them doesn't have access sa medical. So dahil pandemic, there are online online schedule na pwedeng makatulong yung mga doktor through online kasi we are not allowed to go outside, right? And napaka takot din lumabas yung mga tao before kasi nga we all know how pandemic affected us. COVID affected us. So ayun. So luckily here in Germany, we started CMDPS I think last year. I'm very thankful na ibigay sa akin yung tungkulin na bilang pangalawang pangulo, Vice President of the CMDPS. I also want to take this opportunity to recruit sa mga nakikinig na nurses diyan. Okay? So, baka po pwede tayong magtulong-tulong para mas lalo natin matulungan ang mga kapatid, brethren, and also the society.
Well, true. Also, I since it was established last year, but honestly, I saw a lot of activities this year. So maybe do you remember some of the activities that we had this year?
Yes, I think we have 3. I think for the 5th anniversary of CNDPS, it was a special gathering that was February. The BLS, Basic Life Support. It's a simple way how to save life. For example, there someone is drowning, someone had a heart attack. What would you do? Dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So we know how to understand them, what they're going through, because it's really hard to have a parent, a relative, a grandmother, a grandfather who has Alzheimer's or dementia, because we don't know what they're going through. So yeah, so in that way, in that seminar, we were able to understand them. And the last one is the cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It is like basic life support, but it's more on a higher level. Higher.
So really those activities or seminars that we had within our district regarding CMDPS are really helpful as a guide and as well as a support when, for example, the Alzheimer or dementia seminar on how to cope with the kind of situation and how to be guided through it. It was really helpful to also the brethren or even perhaps also for everyone actually who was experiencing that kind of situation to have that guide. And I assume, or not I assume, for a fact, we do have a lot of activities within our organization. For example, for the booklet, for the Kadiwa, for the Binhis, and the CWS, of course, and then also the sign languages that we do support within the church, and also the in regards of jobs. For example, there's also another organization that is referring to. So really, the church administration makes it important to have really all the bases of life. Let's say that all the bases of life talaga being covered, and so we have our guide. And perhaps we can also elaborate on the CFO activities, the Christian Family Organization activities in regards of creative. So maybe the two of you remember any creative activities that we had within this year?
I think the booklot, the flower decoration. Yeah, I think that was one of the creative activity we held in our district. I am still not buklod, pero I enjoyed watching it because it's of course it's flowers, so well, how can you go wrong? Pero you can see the creativity of our brethren. 'di ba? Hindi lang sila masasiglang may tungkulin, pero yeah, they're creative also. They have talent.
True, that's really true. Especially in those kind of activities, you kind of also discover yourself. Like, for example, am I good in this? Or is it maybe something I want to, like, even more intensify in the talent that perhaps will is still in me? For example, there was also the CWS make a kaleidoscope, or even the introduction to different instruments. So the CWS already in younger age, where it's perfect to learn a new instrument. Of course, let's say it's never too late. It's never too late to learn an instrument. Just to have that in the room as well. But it's so really nice to see on how every one of us is being taken care of and also inspired, edified, and especially the bonding behind it. It's really important, diba? So it's I can just talk about it all day, honestly. It's so nice. What about you, Lud? What kind of activities or CFO activities do you remember?
Just to add some activities regarding children worship service, there were also had this sandwich making day, and also parents appreciation card making. And I still do remember they really had a lot of fun. It really sounds basics for some, but the impact for the kids and for the parents, I think that is the main thing. That's why the church administration and the CFO officers members are really pursuing to this kind of activities, because of the this relationship between moms and dad and the kids. And yes, I also do remember now, I think last autumn, before autumn begins, September, INC Cinema Award, my daughter and me went to Frankfurt to be part of this program to host and to be a representative for our district. And it was a really great experience. And we were so humbled and we were so thankful to be entrusted to this kind of duties. Yeah, praise to God. And yeah, it was really fun. It was really a great experience for my daughter as well, and for all the kids who were joined the host from Zurich. Shout out to local of Zurich. Shout out to Netherlands. The son of Cascat was also there. Yes, I still do remember that event, Eva.
Those are really nice memories to have talaga, especially when you're able to not only bond with your family member, which is also a big thankful point talaga in life, but also to bond with other districts or other brethren within your district. So those activities are really helpful not to only discover ourselves, but also to understand on how important the brotherhood is, diba? So it's so nice to see that those kind of activities, for example, Kadiwan Binhi, we love to have our fitness activity. So I'm hoping personally there will be more fitness activities for next year. So I'm looking forward to those. But also on the creative ways, or perhaps there will be another side of activities that we have not yet experienced in our district. But for that we will perhaps will see we will look forward for those. But of course, besides the district activities and the local activities that were being held this year, there were a lot of milestones. One of them were a lot of inaugurations of group worship services, also a group worship service which turned into a fully fledged local congregation. And also another huge blessing which happened in October was the chapel dedication in Dordrecht. So I'm wondering, did you experience any of those inaugurations within this year? Maybe Grace, you can start.
Yes, this year, Jena and Arnstadt, GWS, was approved by our church administration. We were there because Arnstadt and Jena were from Frankfurt City, so we were there. We attended the inauguration, and also Wiesbaden from GWS. They are now local. So yes, those are the milestones that I remember. Yeah.
It's so nice to see talaga on how the churches grow and how the brethren, let's say the small family, more or less, is actually a big family where we can really rely on each other, get to know each other, spend time with each other. So it's a family talaga that we have, and it's so nice that the brethren who actually live further away from the main or the mother local congregation have the opportunity to have a place where they can which is closer, diba? So it's a full of blessings talaga, especially the chapel dedication now in Dordrecht. It's a huge blessing for a district to have a new chapel being dedicated, and that all for the glory of Almighty God. So maybe Lot, do you have any other milestones within our districts that we had?
Yeah, a significant or very important event, not only this year, but if I may mention the past few years, was able to attend, my family and I attended also the no, the dedication of a local of Hamburg, local of Dortmund. I was there also because I have enough time to attend before because I was in Mutterschutz, maternity leave. Yeah, but this year, unfortunately, kind of, but my thoughts were there. But yeah, and speaking of another highlights in our district, Sister Eva, the Unity Games. It was also held here in local Bon. And yes, it was really fun, really enjoying moments, and really memorable for all the players, for all the kids, for all the CFO members.
Indeed, especially when you were able to also play, but also just support your local team, which is also really showcasing again the great unity that we have within our district. Not only in our district, worldwide within the church. So it's a huge blessing that we do have those activities that we can do look back at, but also looking forward to what more activities or even more milestones or even more GWSs. We never know what God has planned for us. But so it's so nice to be able to experience those. But as we say here, life is as a roller coaster. So I do want to appreciate the time that you're here and ask you personally. Let's start with Lot. Do you have any personally challenges that you were able to overcome this year, but you were also proud of?
Yeah, but thank you so much, Eva, for this wonderful question. But just to add short insights or thoughts regarding the group worship service and the additional local, and we were able to watch them and experience the love of God and the love of the church administration here in the District of Central Europe. The main purpose, we can feel it, that they are really striving and edifying our faith for the brethren to be able to always be not absent to the worship service. And that is the main goal of the church administration, so that the members of the church are may able to have the not there will be no problem and sorgen care for their oh that the place of worship is so far, how can I make it, how should I fix my schedule, etc. And now the brethren, they could really feel it, how the church administration really taking care of us. Yes, that I would just like to pick. It's still in the back of my mind regarding the all the inauguration in all the group worship service and the in Dordrecht, our newly dedicated of house of worship. Yes, and back to your question, how I personally overcome and challenges this year that I'm really proud of. Maybe in the perspective of a mom as a parent, um, as my daughter and me went there to the Iron Cinema Award night. Before that, we received a message from Eva that Abigail have a her performance were recognized. And I told her, so Abby, would you like to come with me? Yes, mom, of course, sure. And then kind of expecting that she will win on that said performance. And then, so that event during the hosting, so I was saying the winner, and I said this and that, and yeah, I saw her face and I saw her disappointment. And yeah, but after that, she was already smiling and it was okay. It was fine. And she enjoyed the rest of the night with the kids and with the rest of the brethren while watching and hosting at the same time. Yes, po. It was at the same time she was very confident and have her self-esteem, and then at that moment kind of disappointed, but then she overcome it and turned it to positive way, in a positive aspect that, oh yeah, it's okay, mom, anyway I had fun, it was all right. And I
Well,
was really proud. Yeah.
we're also very proud of Abigail. She not
Yeah.
only performed as a good role in the INC cinema movie, but also was a great host with the other CWS kids. So shout out to Sister Abigail for also supporting and also being able to showcase her talent. So I hope we can look forward to more of her. But nonetheless, thank you so much for sharing a lot for your parent insight, which is also important, especially to the ones who are parents themselves and maybe experiencing the same situation. Because, of course, there are sometimes some downs where it can lead us to disappointment, to sadness, perhaps. But we always should be aware that there will be an upcoming if you really entrust and put ourselves into the works of God. So, with that being said, maybe also Grace has some story to share for us.
Yes, Eva. This year, my faith was really tested. Because we all know I am a nurse in the Philippines. I work in our hospital in the Philippines. Yeah, in our hospital. Ang tawag doon is paglilingkod. So there, it's really challenging. You work really as a nurse, decision making. You have to be alert. You need to use all your resources, your knowledge, what was taught to you in school. And then when I went here in Germany, yeah. So when I went here in Germany, work here is really different. Here we are more focused on the well-being of the patient. We feed them, we wash them, pero um, we are not allowed to do decisions. We need first to ask permission from the doctor kasi in the Philippines, you can do that, then tell your doctor, oh, I did this, I did that. And then but here we are limited. There are things that we are not allowed to do here, not in the Philippines. So I was thinking I am not happy with my work, pero I have contract pa. And then I live far away from our local, Frankfurt City. We need to travel 2 hours, actually 4 hours there and back to our home. So if there's panata, we attend panata, but we were really tired because we went from work, then go to panata, then travel again, and then the next morning we need to go to work, and then yeah, the routine was really hard for me. So I pray to God. I ask God na I want to transfer to another job. But yeah, I still have contract. So they advised me to finish my contract first so that I can have a better resume, a better profile. So at last this year, my contract will end last October. So I was really confident. Last week of August, I resigned because in the Philippines, if you resign, you will get job faster, quickly. We will find job quickly. But a brother from our local asked me, "Oh, you resigned, so you already found a job." And I said, "No, I haven't. Why?" "Oh, you do not do that here in Germany. If you resign, you need first to look for a job. You need to secure that job first, then resign." And then everything sank into me, and I said, "What did I do?" And then right and there, I was in the lokal, I prayed, "Ama, alam mo po yung laman ng puso ko." I said, I was doing here not only for myself, para mag-progress yung knowledge ko, yung work ko, but also para makatupad ako, mas mapalapit ako sa lokal. Ayun, so I only have 2 months. I only have 2 months para maghanap ng work. So immediately I emailed my company now, and I asked help from a sister also, which is a nurse from our local, to help me apply. And then I also don't have an apartment here in Frankfurt City. So I also need to find a place for me to stay. So wala din ako nun. So good thing yung panata ko, unti-unti, step by step, pinapakinggan ni ama. So they emailed me, okay, so come here for your interview. And also I told them I don't have a place there to stay. Can you find me a room or an apartment? And they said, yes, we will. And then, so yun nga lang, dahil dun sa panata ko, so October ako magi-start sa new job ko. And then yung former ko, September 30, they made me knock deans, so night duty. So from 30 to October 1, andun ako sa old company ko, and then October 1, I need to start na for my new job. So medyo na-stress ako, pero sabi ko, ito yung panata ko na sobrang bilis ng sagot. Sa akin iniisip ko siya na positive na ito yung pinanata ko. So bakit ako magrereklamo na pagod ako na hindi ko kakayanin, ito nga yung pinanata mo. So kakayanin mo kasi andiyan ang ama, hindi ka pababayaan. So right after my night duty, dun sa former ko, takbo ako dun sa bago kong work. And good thing, orientation lang siya. Pero the orientation was whole day, and I was really so sleepy because I need to travel pa 2 hours from my work, from my former work to Frankfurt. So I was really sleepy, and I told my new employer na I came from work, so I'm really sleepy. I am really not observing everything. I'm really sorry. And they said, no worries, go home now, take a rest, go back tomorrow. So yun, parang dun ko talaga nasabi na sobra si ama. Grabe siya sumagot sa mga panalangin natin, lalo na pag alam niya yung laman ng puso natin, which is makatulong siyempre sa pamilya para matupad natin mga pangarap, at the same time para makatupad. Kasi yun naman yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit nandito tayo, which is to worship God, to perform our duties, at the same time to fulfill our dreams. So yun. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your personal story. Thank you so much for opening it up, especially on our live broadcast. But I think this story really inspire also and edify the other veteran who might go to the same situation or similar situation, no lot?
Yes, Eva, I am so um, touched what Grace mentioned it, because as a nurse, I really can relay how hard and how difficult to work here as a nurse. But at the same time, she came from the Philippines, and it is a registered nurse. It's a 5-year course. Curriculum in the Philippines is a very high level, And if you will go to Germany, of course, it is Europe, but it's you cannot really compare it the duties of the nurse in the Philippines. So really touched and inspired what Grace, and you may also feel the essence how she pursued, and she did not give up, keep on praying, and then it was an answered prayer.
That was really well said, Lud. Thank you so much for summing it up as well. But to just summarize what we've been talking about, talaga, yes, we had a lot of beautiful milestones, a lot of perhaps also personal challenges that we will be able to overcome. And that's only because we were able to really fully trust in our Lord God and also pray unto Him. So, with that being said, we can now make a heart around 2024 and looking forward to the year of 2025. And perhaps the live chat has some comments. Actually, I read one from Kalisette Agustin regarding the CWS activities. I love the activities where the youth can discover new skills, talents, and grow in whatever skills they have and to experience it with others, especially music. It's a beautiful experience. That's really true. And thank you so much for that comment, Poka Lisette. And yeah, with that being said, we've been talking about beautiful memories and also beautiful experiences that we had. And of course, sometimes we do also need a small break. And for that, Koya Tech, can we please show our station break? Thank you.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
This Monday on Like and Share. Smart budgeting today means a stress-free tomorrow. Start saving now. Discover the hidden gems of Inigaran, where culture, nature, and history meet. Experience the taste of authentic chicken in the South. And in this episode, we'll be featuring vlogs from the Ecclesiastical District on Negros Occidental. Catch all of this Monday on Like and Share, December 23, 2024 at 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Only here on INCRadio.
Overseas Filipino worker ka ba?
May plano ka maging isang OFW?
Baguhan ng matagal ng OFW? Pamilya ng OFW? Para sa iyo ang programang ito ang
People Inspire People! Every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Philippine Standard Time.
And welcome back to IC Radio Central Europe Satellite Studio. And if you have missed the topic, no worries. Right after this live broadcast, I hope you stay tuned. You can rewatch this broadcast and follow along our conversation. But what have we been talking about? We've been talking about a year to remember in Central Europe, the year of 2024. And we've been talking about the district events and activities that we had for the different kind of CFO organizations. Also, we talked about different kind of milestones that we've been also witnessing in our district, and also two stories from our lovely guest where they shared their personal challenges and on how they've overcome those and why they're proud of it. All right. So with that being said, we'll move on with our next segment. And if you want to congratulate Sister Grace with her new job, let's watch German is Fun from Malu Francisco. Kuya Tek, please show us German is Fun. Have fun!
German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Hallo zusammen. Welcome to German is Fun. Willkommen zu Deutsch macht Spaß. It's been Schwester Malu Francisco inviting you to another fun session of basic German. Today, you'll learn words and expressions in German that you can use to congratulate someone on a special occasion. First word for today, occasion, der Anlass. Der Anlass. Occasions, die Anlässe. Wedding, die Hochzeit. Die Hochzeit. The birth of a child, die Geburt. Die Geburt. Birthday, der Geburtstag. Der Geburtstag. Wedding anniversary, der Hochzeitstag. Der Hochzeitstag. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Two common expressions, easy to learn, that you can use to congratulate someone. Alles Gute. Then, if you want to say the occasion, you would say Alles Gute zum or zur, followed by the occasion. Another expression is Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum or zur, followed by the occasion. And now, let's practice using Alles Gute and Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Listen and repeat after me. And remember, have fun while practicing, because this is German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag. Alles Liebe und Gute zum ersten Geburtstag. Alles Liebe und Gute zum ersten Geburtstag. Alles Gute zum Hochzeitstag. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Hochzeitstag. What about Hochzeit? Alles Gute zur Hochzeit. Alles Gute zur Hochzeit. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zur Hochzeit. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zur Hochzeit. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zur Geburt. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zur Geburt. Gut gemacht. Sehr gut. Well done. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Before we say goodbye, here again are the words and expressions we learned today. Occasion, der Anlass. Occasions, die Anlässe. Wedding, die Hochzeit. Birth, die Geburt. Birthday, der Geburtstag. Wedding anniversary, der Hochzeitstag. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag. Alles Liebe und Gute zum ersten Geburtstag. Alles Gute zum Hochzeitstag. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Hochzeitstag. Alles Gute zur Hochzeit. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zur Hochzeit. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zur Geburt. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Thank you for joining me today. Danke fürs Zuschauen. This has been another fun session of German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Here is Schwester Malu Francisco inviting you once again to join us next time. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss! German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß.
Thank you so much, Kamalu, for bringing out another episode of German is fun, Deutsch macht Spaß. And alles Gute zum neuen Job, Grace. All right, I hope. All right. Of course, so we are not stopping here to stay active in learning, participating in activities. And for that, we have our weekly CEU in action. Kuya Tech, please show us the pictures. And for that, we are going to present to you three activities that were being held within our district. One of them was the fitness training in Bonn, Germany. And here we can truly see the brethren participating, doing fitness together and to stay fit. And it's, I hope, everyone's goal for every year to stay fit and healthy. So they already are preparing for 2025 with that activity. And with that, of course, cooking is another topic that it comes with staying healthy, or I mean, for a healthy lifestyle. And the local congregation of Bonn, they had an international cooking. So here we can see that the brethren participated in preparing the ingredients and then also making sure that everyone has a shared meal because sharing is caring. And for that, of course, we have another activity, and it is in regards of CMDPS, the CPR seminar, and this was held district wide, so every one of us was able to participate and also learn on how to be able to really execute the CPR well and correctly, because we need to make sure that we do it correctly. But nonetheless, you can see how attentively the brethren are listening and also enjoying the activity and learning something new. And with that being said, these were the activities of this week's broadcast. And of course, we are all very curious on who the top three clusters are. I mean, everyone is a winner, but of course, we're more curious on who the top three clusters are. That's why we're asking Kuya Tech, please show us who are the top three clusters.
Third place, Heidelberg Cluster. Second place, Frankfurt Cluster. First place, Berlin Cluster.
Congratulations to all the clusters, of course. But Top 1 is always dedicated for the Berlin clusters, but I'm looking forward. Maybe someone else will be on the top 1. But nonetheless, congratulations to everyone who participated, and hopefully, we can even more inspire each other to participate in the who's quicker in typing in some comments. But nonetheless, if I'm looking on my, not really, you cannot really see my watch on my wrist, but nonetheless, it's time for shout out time. So I want to ask, of course, our dearest panelists if they can please give their shout outs to someone. And maybe we start with Grace.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Nag-message na nga yung mga friends ko. Pa-shout out daw. So, shout out sa mga ka-CMDPS ko, especially sa Frankfurt City, yung sila Catherine, sila Bert, si Kay, si AJ, and syempre yung sa family ko sa Philippines. Hello po, mahal na mahal ko po kayo. Kayo po yung inspiration ko. And would like to take this opportunity to thank them because they are very active members and may tungkulin. They pinalaki nila ako na sobrang mananampalataya. Talagang sobra po. Mula CWS ako hanggang lumaki ako, may tungkulin ako sa loob ng iglesia. So, thank you po sa tatay ko at saka sa kuya ko. So, and sa Frankfurt City and Frankfurt Pastor, shout out. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here with us and also sharing your stories and insight. And now let's move on to.
Oh, yeah, thank you din, Eva, for inviting me at last. Ano na rin schedule natin. So, thank you so much for being, I am very grateful for being here in INC Radio. I hope this will not be the last.
Of course not. Now we have it also on live broadcast, so everyone knows it now. So this won't for sure be the last. But thank you so much again for being here tonight. And also thank you so much to Lot for being here tonight with us as well.
Yes, Eva, thank you so much again and have a great evening. The rest, shout out to my family, to Abigail Matthew and my husband, and to Bond Cluster. Thank you again, Paul.
Thank you so much, and also shout out to the ones you shout outed at, and of course, thank you to the viewers and listeners for joining once again tonight in our INC Radio broadcast. Don't forget to share this episode with the ones who are not able to be with us live, so we can rewatch and support our satellite studio here in Central Europe. But nonetheless, we also want to say thank you to our district CFO advisor, Brother Scott Augustine. Thank you po to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Jason Dulalas, and also our District Minister, Brother Joel B. Catalan. And we also do not forget to bring our shout outs to the CEBSI Chief, which is INC Media Production Chief, I'm sorry, Brother Montreville Boy, as well as our INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray. And we also want to give a huge shout out po and thank you to our CFO coordinator and CEPSI president, Brother Angelo Eranya Manalo, as well. Most importantly, thank you po to the church administration and our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, for allowing these kind of programs to help all the brethren to stay edified and inspired. And with that being said, I hope we see each other next week again. Don't forget to share and leave your last comments, po. And with that being said, see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ.